Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's Mangifera Indica Smoothy, back to talk to you again about being a vegan. This is Bootcamp, essentially 101, the basics. I just want to say that I am high right now. Not because of no weed, I don't smoke. But I did go to Bikram yoga this morning at 6 a.m. And I'm telling you right now, if you want to experience a natural high, that's what you need to do. Bikram, Bikram yoga. There's studios in most major cities. So check it out. You're going to sweat and you're going to thank me later. You're welcome in advance. Anyway, so fitness is really important. It's important to keep your body moving and to not be sedentary. Okay, that's a big mistake that people make. No matter what diet you're on, moving your body, using it, is critical because we done created a situation on our planet where you could sit all day, you could take a bus, you could ride, you could do whatever, but you don't have to really use your body. If you're not using it, you will lose it. That's not just a metaphor, for real. You will lose it. Okay, so anyways, that's that. I'm feeling great, and that's always nice. My shirt is a little young because I gained a little weight. That's because I was being sedentary. So this is temporary. I'm about to get it in. I've been getting it, and I got me a new bike. It's outside. A new bike, and I will be busting that booty. Anyways, I also want to do a little confession because I think confessions are important. I be listening to other people's videos and whatnot, and sometimes I'm just like, really, you just perfect? That's it? You don't got nothing to tell me about? I kind of want to hear the other side, the real side. And maybe I'm just average, and that's okay. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? There's always room for improvement. But anyways, this week I had a serious bout with a fantasy about some daggone chicken wings. I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but I can't be because it's real. It really happened. It was on my mind for days. It got to the point, it got so bad that I was yelping and Googling like chicken joints in my neighborhood. It got worse than that. I was like trying to set up a delivery situation as if I wasn't seen going out to get the chicken, then it wouldn't really count against me. It went from chicken, which was the primary drive, to pizza, to I actually had to do like not a video diary, but I did a audio entry where I just talked myself out of the situation, like as if I was talking to a therapist or a friend, and that did work. So ultimately, I just literally could not leave the house. I couldn't go out. I couldn't do anything from 5 o'clock that evening to the time I went to bed. I just knew that it was unsafe. It almost makes me want to cry. Unsafe for me to leave my house because I was surrounded by chicken wing joints. This is true story. I couldn't make this up. So I didn't leave the house, and I survived. And I was, the next day, instead of having chicken wing carnage, wreckage, and remorse, I was good to go. And I mean, some of it is hormonal, some of it is just emotional memory of whatever it was about that taste or that, experience that I liked, that I wanted. But it was a battle. I will say that anything in life, it starts up here. So you could think that you got it all figured out and you're on the right track, and then something like that could come out of nowhere and sneak up and really mess with you. So you got to be prepared for stuff like that. And I did not have a plan B, but it worked. I stayed my little tail in the house and talked myself out of the situation. And that's all you can do sometimes. That's all you can do. I would not suggest that you eat the chicken wings and start fresh the next day, because that could happen too many times, and before you know it, you're right back where you started from. I mean, I did also remind myself about how disgusting chicken really is with regards to how we grow chicken, how we kill it, and how we store it and cook it. So that helped too. But these things do happen. So yeah, when it comes to anything that you're working on in your life, this journey is lifelong. It takes a lot of mental strength. My friends still do whatever they gonna do. You miss hanging out, or you miss certain things that you used to do when you was eating meat and whatever, but you stick with it, and before you know it, people are gonna start asking you questions and joining your team, so you don't really have to defect, you know what I'm saying, and do what they doing. I mean, let them come to you. It happens. It does. What else am I gonna talk about with y'all today? What I do eat when I'm not fantasizing about chicken wings and locking myself in my house. Today, for example, after yoga, and I had plenty of water, because that's critical. Sometimes people be like, drink a gallon of water. That's quite impractical, to be honest. Your body will tell you what you need. Most of us are not drinking enough water. I would say an average half gallon makes sense. You could drink more if you are moving your body and you're athletic and whatnot. And you could get up to a gallon if you're running and doing Bikram and stuff like that. But just sitting around, even thinking about drinking a gallon of water could turn you off and make you not even drink water. So don't just, one day at a time, improve and increase your intake, especially if you're just starting to think about these things. There's no sense in rushing in and getting overwhelmed and giving up. So that's my free advice for you today. The mind, like I said, is very powerful and very strong. I do have another book recommendation for you. The one I read is on my it's on my iPad, so I don't have a physical copy for you. But if you really want to learn about your brain and how your brain works and how that's associated with the things that you eat and should be eating or whatever, and also just how we function as a people, because that's important. Tony Wright, you could Google him, you could find him on YouTube. He talks about the left brain and the right brain, and he talks about a lot of intense, it's an intense read, but it's vital. My favorite term that I got from that book is called confabulation, and we are mostly left brain dominant, and our left brain is a piece of work. It be making us stories and doing things that be real crazy. So I'm telling you, check out this book. Tony Wright's Left in the Dark is the title of the book, and dig in. That's what I gotta tell you. So I'm gonna stop now. I didn't even say what I had for breakfast, so I'm not gonna stop. I had 6 mangoes after having some water, and they were delicious. And I haven't had anything else to eat yet, so it took my time eating them. I already went poo. Sorry, I had to tell you that, but I'm just saying I'm regular. And maybe I'll come back and tell you what I eat for lunch and for dinner. Because people want to know that. They ask me all the time, what do you eat? What do you eat? I eat food. Alright, anyways, so I'm trying to make this thing happen. So subscribe to my channel, like, okay? Do not like, because that's rude. And as usual, get out my face and don't tell me nothing.